Greetings, one and all. It's Thomas Ruse Bazar of the Poet Warriors. Back at you. In my snack of Why Shakespeare, I talked about styles of acting, acting styles. And when I think of acting and great actors or actresses or whatever you want to call them, I think they're able to tackle something modern, something less modern, and something even more ancient. From Greek theater to Ibsen to Chekhov to David Mamet to Sam Shepard and to the current playwrights that are writing today and anything in between. That's what I think. It does require a different approach, a different style. Some things lend themselves more to theatrical acting, maybe over-the-top acting, like absurdism. You have more free reign to push the envelope and step outside yourself. As a young actor, when I was starting out, I had no clues of, Shakespeare, Greek, this, that. And I was more into very modern theater. That's what I felt comfortable with. That's what I knew. And I remember going into an audition for Waiting for Godot with this kind of mentality of, hey, Arthur Miller, Tennessee Williams, and this kind of naturalistic, and that's what I was used to 25, 30 years ago. And I went into that Waiting for Godot audition, and I was wooden, stiff. It didn't make any sense. Of course, I didn't get the job because I did not embrace the style of that play and what that play requires of the actor, which is a lot of physicality, this poetic sensibility, this sense of like a serious and also comic, this kind of vaudevillian back and forth. And just like the Greeks, if I were to tackle the Greeks, I think there's more of an economic yet theatrical type of way to go about, and the language is that's why I think working on the vocal, articulation, understanding of language, of stressing certain words, articulating the play of language in these things is very, very crucial for an actor, and the understanding of that and how to manipulate language is key. It's not everything is psychological, like we get stuck in this modern type of work that is inundated by Hollywood and TVs and movies, much more naturalistic, where in theater and live performance, hopefully films of the future, where things open up a little bit. And I'm not talking fantasy, because I think a lot of that you do see over the top, but over the top in a way that maybe you can see a little bit of style, types of styles of acting in those type of films. But I mean, to get the true sense is again, it's all dependent on the director, the vision of the director, the group, and what they're trying to attain. So if you want to do something like a Greek Oedipus Rex, for example, or Antigone, and you want to modernize it and you want to speak in that way, more power to you. If you can pull it off, great. But if you're going to do more of I don't want to say traditional, but a sense of that style, like if I can make it, it's like, look at one person, what they wear, opposed to another. One's more conservative, more straight-laced. Maybe one is a little bit way more colorful. One's a little bit like rags and not ripped up. And, we have all different types of styles, right? And that's also with acting. That's also with live performance. You see these type of how you dress something up, how you present it to an audience, how do you work on it, and also maintain truth, right? How can you might be asking, how can an actor go for truth if it's over the top? Well, you absolutely can. I think breaking away from the constraints of this psychological approach to acting, even with naturalism, even with these plays that we are inundated with, all these naturalistic plays where sometimes it's so, like some of these recent modern playwrights, the dialogue is so it's just too underplayed, too conversational. And drama's not conversational, I'm sorry. Drama's about movement. Drama's about motion. Motion equals emotion. I think, and that's the cool thing about style. You could have a great time with the physicality of a Shakespeare, of a Greek, of a Moliere, of a Chekhov, of a whatever, even a modern play, is the physicality and the instincts and the voice. And these are the instruments, right, that you bring together. And as a good actor, a really fine actor will find the truth in that. No matter if it's over the top, underplayed, less is more is more, whatever it is. And I think a great actor can play from a range from here, this type of part, all the way to this type of part, and anything in between. And those are the kind of styles of acting that it's abundant, and don't be scared of it. Don't run from it. It could be very, very enriching. All right, peace.
Mmm.
Tasty.